Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I am here to give you the weekly devotional with Miles. In our segment, a chat with Miles. We would like to hear what Miles has to say, what he wants us to know for the week, what he wants us to carry with us for the week. I am open to receive. And carry with me. Hopefully this is something that will get you guys through the week. You know, just think about it and ponder on it and see if it can help you out in any way. And yes, that you come in, Miles, and let us know what we need to be on the lookout for, and you know, anything that we need to know specifically, that we need to know, that we need to carry with us to get us through these tough and trying times. Those hard work days and coming home and having to do this and having to do that, the never ending work days. What would you like for us to know? Just to help us along, just to help us get through these days and nights. At least for the week. Just give us what we need to be on the lookout for at least the week when it comes to, you know, dealing with the world. What do we need to be prepared for the week? Just give us something for the week. Something to carry along with us to help us to keep the positive flow of things. To keep things positive. To keep the energy going the way that we would like for it to go. What would you have us to know best? To keep that positive vibe. To remain positive. What is that you would like for us to know? Well, for any of you out there, my first thought, if you have any kids, think about your kids first. That was the first thought that I had, okay? So let me go ahead so we can see what Miles has to say. We don't want to hear what I got to say. We want to hear what Miles has to say, okay? So I'm cutting the cards. Let me see which way I would like to go. And we're just going to pull 3 cards off the top, guys. No shuffling or anything like that. We're just going to pull the first 3. Okay, so the first one is healing. That's a great card. The second card is reinvention. And the third card is rhythm. These are great cards. Healing, reinvention, and rhythm. Okay? And we are going to look these up, guys. The first name of our goddess is Sekhmet. It's spelled Sekhmet. Okay? And she represents healing. So let's see what she has to say. And then we'll let Miles give his what he's trying to tell us with these 3 cards. So healing, origin Egyptian, lioness, goddess of destruction and healing. Segment shows you the power of breaking things down in order to rebuild them better. It's time to do just that. She'll send you messages in your dreams about what will help you transform during your next evolution. Okay? So that's segment. Hopefully I'm saying that. And then the next card is Ixchel. That's spelled Ixchel. And she represents reinvention. And what healing has to say, what segment has to say, kind of goes hand in hand with Ixchel. So, yeah, I think Miles might have something to tell us. Let's see what Ixchel has to say. Reinvention, origin, Mayan, Mayan, Mayan. Moon goddess of creativity. Ixchel is overseeing your reinvention right now, even if you don't see it. If you're feeling called to make a transition, then you have Ixchel's blessing. It's a fortuitous time to make a change. Okay? So that's Ixchel. Ixchel is familiar. I've seen her before in a reading. Hello, Ixchel. Okay, and the next card is Morrigan. And Morrigan represents rhythm. I think Miles has had this talk with us before that he wants to talk to us about. He's already telling me. So Morrigan represents rhythm. Her origin is Celtic. Shape-shifting goddess Morrigan helps you tune in to the cycles of life, beginnings, middles, and ends, rebirths. Whatever you're experiencing is a transition between one of these phases. Okay? So that's what Morrigan is having to say. And I'm really feeling like Miles is trying to tell us once again, y'all, that we need to get focused on our inner strength and turn the inner strength into something physical. He needs for your talents to be shown at this time. It's time for the talents that you have. It's time for you to work on them. He needs for you to get into the rhythm of things. He knows that you started and you have it written down. He knows it. He knows that. But he needs for you to get back focused. Because he needs to see more of you. It's time to get what I'm getting now. God needs to see more of us. We're at a time to where God needs to see more of us, because he's in a crisis right now. Not that he's phased at all. Oh no, 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 no. But there is a crisis that he's in the middle of, that he's dealing with right now. And that crisis is the urgency to choose his soldiers. That's the crisis. That's the crisis. He needs to know which one of you has the strength, the determination, the drive to show him what you are made of. And the only way that he can see is if you go out there and prove it to yourself. Go prove it. Take the talent that he has given you, whatever it is. We've had this discussion before, people. That's what he's saying. The talent that he has given you. I don't know who needs to hear it, because this seems to be it. He needs for you to take that talent and do something with it. It is not meant for you to keep it to yourself. It is not meant for you to keep it to yourself. He did not give it to you to keep it to yourself. You need to go do something with it. You have one. And me personally, y'all, I can't stress enough that everybody is born with a talent, at least one. You can have several, but everybody is given a talent, okay? You come into this earth with a talent. You're born into this world with a talent, okay? At least one. You can have several, but at least one. So he's saying he needs for y'all to go figure it out if you don't know what it is. Because you do have one. That's the only way that you can prove to him, is by proving it to yourself. And it's sitting in your head. That's not gonna, I mean, that's doing nothing for no one. He's needing for you to get pretty much where he meant for you to go. That's what he's saying. He gave you something to work with. He gave you something. While y'all sitting around here talking about y'all ain't got this and y'all ain't got that, I ain't fixing to include myself, because I know what my talents are. And I ain't even just talking about this right here. This is new. I was doing other things. I started a lot of different things. I was, involved in doing and creating. I still am. I'm trying to get my little business back up and running, or started, or whatever you want to call it. But I've been dibbling and dabbling. Yeah. I have a business structured mind, and I want to, I want to see myself thrive at that. I want to put the talents, my structure of running a business, I want to put that to use. I plan on using that one day. So right now I'm just, dibbling and dabbling in it. Seeing where it go, seeing if I profit from it and how I profit from it. But my drive in it ain't strong enough, and I know I need to get back to that point. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This right here is for the people. This is definitely for the people. This ain't what I'm gonna do with this. Why I'm gonna sit up with something like this? Of course, this is for the people. This is for y'all right here. But I'm talking about myself. This right here, this is for y'all. This is for the people. I still have things that I want to accomplish. I still want to have my own business. Shoot. Okay, I still got something to prove. I want to have my own business. So he's saying that y'all need to get off y'all butts and get them to moving. Get a move on it. Get up. Get your head out the clouds. And that would be social media. Get your head out the clouds. Come on back down. Sit, think about it. Have a good old thought. What you good at? What is it that you are good at? We need to do something with this. If you bake cookies and you got some good cookies, okay? You need to go on and package them cookies up and get them out to the neighborhood. Go into these Walgreens and talk to the buyers and these people. If you got something that people be like, "Oh, girl, that's good," and they be want you to make it, and it's something that you got, okay? It's something that you good at, and they only coming to you about it, and they only coming to you for it. If you're not already doing it, you need to be doing it. If you're already doing it, you need to be pushing it more, okay? That's all this conversation is about, I'm thinking, because God needs to see. He needs to be able to see. He needs to be able to physically see his soldiers in action. And I'm thinking what he mean by that, if we not, just to make sure we understand correctly, because I think I'm getting it. He needs to see you boss up at something so he can know for sure. He think he know it's in you. He know for sure it's in you. He talking about, what you talking about? I know it's in. He know for sure it's in you, okay? He know for sure it's in you. But you're not doing nothing with it. So the only way you can prove yourself to him is that, for him to know that he got a true soldier, so he can keep blessing you. He need to be able to know that he can keep blessing you. He need to see what you're going to do with the blessing that he's already given you. The talent that you was born with. Okay? I think that sums it up beautifully. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's definitely from the divine. I love that breakdown. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you for that, Miles. Rhythm, flow. Yeah. It's time to get a move on. In whatever direction, it's time to get a move on. It's time to get a move on. Come down from all that rah-rah, that social media and the negativity and the, that loving hip-hop, basketball wives and all that kind of stuff. Step away from that real fast. Maybe for good, get in the rhythm of what you know and what you good at doing. Don't watch them make money. Make your money. Okay? What you good at? Let's focus on that. Let's put more focus on that. God needs to see y'all more focused on that. And he just said he gonna keep sending it through me until somebody get it. Those who get it, please say I. Please say I. He needs for someone to wake up because they're sitting on their dreams. They're sitting on their dreams. Something that he has instilled in them that they are not using. And something in their head keep coming up that they're trying to grasp hold of, but they can't. It's something that they can do, and they know that they can do it, but they can't grasp hold of it. Y'all need to go and do a cleanse. Go have you a spiritual bath, and you don't have to go do nothing fancy. You don't even have to go do nothing fancy when it comes to a spiritual bath. You can go get any kind of flowers, really. Some nice, fresh smelling flowers with some scents on it. Go get something like that. You don't have to do nothing like, and this is even a cleanse because you're going to bathe at the end. Bathe in the nature. Bathe in nature. Bathe in the petals. But while you're sitting there, for about a good 10 minutes, have thought. Have yourself a nice thought. Escape in it. Escape in it. Just escape let the rose or whatever petals you're using, whatever flower petals you're using, just escape in that. Just enjoy that. Just relax in that and let everything else go. Hopefully you can be in a peaceful place where there's nice and quiet. So you might want to do this at a quiet time when everybody's asleep. Find a nice quiet time when everybody's asleep. Okay? If you can't find time to do it, you're going to have to wake up for this one, okay? Find that nice where it's nothing but peace. You don't hear anything else. Nothing's playing in the background, okay? Maybe a ceiling fan, something, something of that sort, something you can't help. That's fine. But, just create a place that you're just silent. You're silent. Everything is silence. Nothing's going on. Nothing but silence. That's all you hear is silence. And meditate in that space. And ask the universe what it is that it has for you. If you don't know, ask the universe what is it that it has for you. Because it's something. It's something that you need to be doing and that you need to be focused on and working on and getting it out there for the world to see. God needs to see you be a boss. You need to prove yourself to yourself before you can prove yourself to him. He know what he done given you. He know what he gave to you. He knows this. He know what talents you have. But you choose to be blind to it. And those in poverty, shame on you. He said that, I didn't. He said that. He's given us all something. He's given us all something. And you fail to wear this wool over your eyes. This is from the heavens, y'all. This is from the heavens. You fail to continue to wear the wool over your eyes. Well, I guess this wraps this one up. Before he get, because Miles, this is Miles. Miles can get heavy now. Miles can get heavy. He can get heavy, but that's it. I'm summing it up. Find your talent, because we in trying times. He needs for you to prove yourself. You needs to be proven. It's time for you to stand up. You got to prove yourself for yourself, and see, at the same time, this is going to strengthen you for the war that's ahead. For whatever's ahead, it's going to strengthen you. You finding your talents and you making your way around it, and how you going to get it out there, how you going to present it to the world. You don't have to sell it to us. Now you can. He perfectly fine. That's where your riches come in at. The talent that he gave you, that's where you're supposed to be comfortable at, in the talents that he gave you, that you was born with. You're supposed to be comfortable right around whatever it is that he gave you. That's what you're going to be. If you don't, if you young, okay, good. You still got time. If you middle age, you got time. If you elderly, hopefully you doing it. If not, it's not even too late for you. Maybe you can make you up a YouTube channel or something and share your talent with the world, and how to do it. How to do it. Maybe you make good cookies. You bake good cookies. Tell us the recipe. You see what I'm saying? That's all. That's all he wants from you. He just wants you to be a blessing to the next. Okay? That talent that you have, that he gave you, he needs for you to use it in some type of way for you to be a blessing to the next. He needs to see that from you, okay? So I'm going to end it right here, guys, because I think that sums it up. I really do feel like we in a time to where we do need to be presenting ourselves. And I do notice that a lot of people are becoming entrepreneurs, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing. We do need to get back to that. We really do. I think that's going to always be his message for us. He just needs to see us, kind of strive on our own and not be so dependent on, that check to check paycheck that we receive. Not having to depend on that. He wants us to use our talents. And it don't even have to be to give stuff away, to sell stuff. Give it away. People willing to donate these days. People willing to donate just for your information. Whatever you have to give, whatever you can tell somebody. Just be willing to share that information. God got you in return. He got you. He got you. So I think that's what it's all about. It's, about showing yourself up, sizing yourself up, reaching for that next level. It's time to go another level. If you already doing it, it's time to take it another notch. Time to increase it another level. So that's what I see, y'all. Healing, reinvention, and rhythm. Yeah, I can dig that. Well, I'd like to thank you, Miles, for that. That's certainly, something that I can carry with me. If I'm at work, I guess it's something I can think about. Just think about it in my day to day this week. Carry it on for however long I need to hear something like that. So yeah, guys, I hope that helps. I hope that helps in a way to get you through this week. Jot down some notes, go back and listen to it. Maybe you missed something. Maybe it's something that you needed to hear. Kids were crying or you was doing something at the same time. Go listen to this to yourself and take some notes and see if you get anything from it to help you get through the week. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening and tune in to next week to when we sit back down with Miles to do the next a chat with Miles and see what he have to say from there. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing this. If the message sounds the same, maybe he's trying to tell you something. Even though it even sounds the same to me. But, oh well. See you guys later. Bye.